Hi, it's Mark here for GAK, and today we are looking at the Korg Grandstage. Now they teased this last year, and finally it is here. We had a little look at it back at NAMM about a week ago, but I thought I'd sit down and have a little bit more of an in-depth kind of breakdown and run through the keyboard. So if you're familiar with the Korg Kronos, and you love it as much as I do, then chances are you're going to love this machine. So it has the RH3 keybed, which is the Japanese award-winning one, and it also has a derivative of the sound engine from the Korg SV1. So let's go into it and let's have a look and see what it has to offer. We have our master volume control here, and we have our pitch bend and our expression wheels over on the left. Moving over to the right, we have our sound tones here. So you can see that we're currently selected on Grand. We have an LED screen here to show you what you are selecting. So we're currently selected on Grand, which is obviously Grand Piano, and then this variation wheel allows you to select through the different types of piano you want. Same goes for your electric pianos. You can just go through them, and moving over organs, and you can just go through them. And then this knob here is your level, your volume control. Again, super useful, exactly where it should be. And that is everything you need right there. So let's have a little play on the piano. And it's a great sounding piano. Nothing to complain about there at all. Moving over, we'll go to electric piano, the Rhodes. Let's have a little play with that. Before I do, let's mention the dynamics button. So this, if we hit this button here, what that basically does is, if I turn that right down, it's quite like flat. If we turn that up a little bit, you can hear it gives you that attack, it gives you that kind of more authentic sound. So let's leave that on and have a little bit of a play with that. So let's move over to the Whirly sound electric piano, and I'll play more with this dynamics button to show you more what it does. So another thing that I want to mention is this equalizer button right here. So let's turn that on. I'll go to the organ, and if I just give you a chord, look what happens when I do this. So basically it's allowing you to change the EQ of your sound with these three faders right here. Your low, mid, and your high. Which is super hands-on and super useful. Again, if you're playing live and you just want to change something quickly, you don't have to go into digital displays and buttons and do it. So everything is just where it needs to be, and that's a super handy function. Cool. So if we move over to the reverb and delay section over here, you can see that we have reverbs on this side and delays on that side. And you have a time tap button here to determine how much delay, what the time parameters of the delay are, how quickly or how slowly it's going, and a control knob here to tell you how much you want in and how much you don't. So if we just turn that off, you can hear that's free of anything. If we put a little bit of delay on, you can hear that's on there. Let's go over to some reverb. We'll select Hall. So if you turn that right to the top, you'll hear that it's like you're playing in the biggest hall in the world. So let's drop it down, and I'll add some as I'm playing. So if we move over here to the Ensemble section, the Ensemble button, what this allows you to do is have two sounds playing at the same time. And like you have a separate volume control for your first sound, you also have a separate volume control for your second sound, which is very useful if you're playing live, because it allows you to like bring in second sounds and take them out, or set your levels on the fly and as you're going. So let's have a little play. So let's change to like a Rode sound, and let's have like a synthy sound here. And I'll start with just the Rode, and I'll bring in the synth. And it's that cool. So, I mean, there's a couple of other things on here. Like, you know, you have your write function, your transpose function. We have two XLR outputs, two jack outputs, stereo. We have MIDI outputs, and we also have USB. And also we have this cool Korg LED light, which changes color as well. So that's kind of it. You know, this thing is a beast, and there's so much you could do with it. I'm not going to take you through all the sounds, but it's cool. It's very, very cool. And in terms of like the look of it, you know, I'm personally really into this kind of square, angular 80s vibe. It's got a lovely finish here on top, and it's a beautiful thing. So if you've enjoyed this video, then please give us a thumbs up and a comment. And if you want to see more videos like this, then please subscribe below. And I will see you very soon.